I'm Heather Bond. I'm married with a couple of kids from Oak Harbor. Before finding Jesus, my life was very out of control. I had just graduated from high school, just starting in college, didn't know which way to go, felt like everything was total chaos. I felt unloved, unwanted, alone, and like a total burden to everyone around me. My boyfriend at the time was a follower of Jesus. He really cared about me, and I really cared about him. And he told me, you know, if we wanted things to keep going, he said, so you know, I'll never marry a woman that doesn't believe in God and doesn't follow Jesus. So he brought me to church, and it was really nice. I really liked the music. The sermons were really easy to understand. Everyone was really friendly, but I still just wasn't in. I wasn't all in. I didn't quite believe yet. So I came to church with my boyfriend for a few months, just sitting through the sermon, listening along, and that day happened to be communion. I looked at my boyfriend and I said, should I take one? He said, only if you really believe. So the pastor gets up there, he starts talking and says, you know, I understand that some of you are angry with God, you're lost, you feel unloved. So as he continued, he said, I want you to know that God's here for you, and he loves you, and he wants you to be a part of our family. So after Pastor Kevin was done with the prayer, a woman came up on stage and started singing. As she was singing, on the screens, there was the most beautiful scene of a woods and this light shining through the woods. As I was watching the video, I just sat there and thought, I wish I had that in my life. I wish I had that light showing me which way to go. And all of a sudden it just hit me. I just knew in that moment that God was real, that Jesus is real, that I was loved, I was wanted, and I'm not a burden. And it was just such an amazing feeling. I just started bawling right there in the middle of service. Thankfully, his mom knew exactly what was going on, and she just gave me a big hug and just said, everything's okay now. So finally, when I was able to tell my boyfriend, I just laid it all out for him and let him know, I believe, I know. And so we're just sitting there bawling on the couch together. We're both just so overjoyed. He's just ecstatic for me for knowing that love that he already knew. It wasn't even a month later, he proposed to me. And of course, I said yes. We were married in October of 2012. After finding Jesus, I know there's no way for me to do anything for God or to earn my place in heaven, but I did choose to be baptized just to show that I'm all in. I love God and I know he loves me, and the only way that I could ever get to heaven is through Jesus Christ. I now know that God loves me, I'm wanted by God, and that's all I could ever ask for.